So then a tight game for Glasgow City today. 1-0 win. Story of the season so far in the league. Paul Elliott was alongside myself in the commentary box. Paul, what was your thoughts?
It was a good game. Glasgow City in control for much of it, coming forward for a lot of the game. Aberdeen so well organised at the back, very hard to break down. And it took quite a long time to see some actual chances. There wasn't really that many clear-cut chances throughout the game. But goal finally came, and it was a good goal through clear shine. But it just shows you how more difficult the league's become with the new kind of setup that's going on just now. And I thought Aberdeen made a good account of themselves today, and it was quite a tough win for City in the end.
Aberdeen have already taken a point off Hibs, who are in theory on paper the closest title contenders, certainly at the start of the season, to Glasgow City. And I think, although never a lot going forward, we should probably give a shout out to Murray at the back, and also the keeper as well, Becky Flaherty, who had a few good stops, particularly in the first half.
Yeah, there was a few standouts, but those two in particular I thought were excellent. It's the amount of times we've seen Murray just clearing the danger in the box, and really, in areas where she really did need to be, stopping real kind of clear-cut opportunities. So she was excellent today, and Flaherty in goals as well, dominant, very confident, and in command of her box. So two standouts there, and it made it tough for City to create the kind of chances that we were looking to try and create.
And you kind of touched on the post-match interview with Scott Booth, which is online now, the change in the second half. Obviously Julie Fleeting sort of combining a bit more clear shine, obviously got the goal from Claire. Julie Fleeting unfortunately didn't get on the scoring sheet despite numerous headers and numerous chances, half chances. Seemed to liven things up a bit in the second half.
I thought Julie Fleeting did really well when she came on. It's a different dimension to the kind of players they've got. She is a real penalty box striker, and the amount of times that she cropped up in the right position, just waiting for the ball to fall for her, and it did fall for her a few times. She just couldn't put them away, but it changed something for City, I thought, and it did look a wee bit more dangerous in the box, whereas they were trying to work their way around them in the first half and kind of create stuff from the flanks, and which they did do on a few occasions. But then you had players like Murray in the box who were doing such a good job. But it definitely, having the two strikers, I think they kind of linked up pretty well, and they know each other's game pretty well, and it created a whole new threat in the second half.
Looking ahead, there's a couple of away games. Spartans rearranged a midweek game, Forfar, and then the tasty one, the game that's at home but away from home in Hamilton against Hibs, and then there's the semi-final. The big games are coming thick and fast. If we haven't already seen one or two big games, the way the league's going. Yeah,
it's been exciting. Every game's been good, and as you said, it's been 1-0 games, so they have been quite close. Although City do have a lot of the ball just by the nature of the way they play football, possession football. But the league is definitely closer. The games feel a wee bit closer than they were before, and it's been a good competitive spirit. And I think that's kind of what everybody was looking for with the league. And City are still going strong and still looking good for the kind of challenge that they're putting forward for the title.
And that Spartans game that's next, the midweek game, Susie Shepherd's taken over. They've had a good positive start to the season, a team that maybe people weren't really talking about. You kind of suspect they probably won't be in maybe top two at the end. May well still think themselves the chance. Aberdeen were brave at the start of the season to say that they want to compete for the top two. So away from home as well, be a difficult one.
Will be, and the Spartans have always been a difficult team to play against. And if this is like a kind of revitalised Spartans going on just now, then it could be a really tough game for City. As we've seen, the games have been closer, and Spartans have beaten City in recent times. Not many teams have done that, so we'll look forward to that one. I think it will be a fairly close game. Still expect City to win it, but I think Spartans will give them a good game.
Okay, well, might well be 1-0, we'll see. Thanks very much, Paul, and we'll probably forget about 2014 here when the Spartans won, but that's next up. Couple of away games, and then Hibs is the next home game, which is actually at Hamilton, and we'll bring you all the highlights from that, and all the content from this game is on our YouTube page.